guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Marissa. So today, and I know I probably look kind of crazy, I literally have foundation, bronzer, and eyebrows on right now, so I look a little weird. Today we're going to be doing an eyeshadow palette review, Anastasia Sultry Palette. I'm really excited. All right, so let's get started. So I did pick this up at my recent, or not recent, yeah, it was kind of recent, my Sephora 2018 fall VIB Rouge sale. And I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. Only recently have they had permanent eyeshadow palettes, so I kind of pick them up as I can, or if they're discounted or something like that, because bitch kind of poor, balling on a budget. So I get them when I can get a discount or cheaper, because they're, I believe, all right, let's see. They run for $45, or this one runs for $45. And online it does say limited edition, although I wasn't aware of that. So this should still be available, and I'm sorry if it is not. I'm late at getting these up after I purchased these. I know you can get them at Sephora, I believe Ulta as well, and of course Anastasia's website. First impressions, the only time I've touched this before was when I was opening my VIB haul, or doing my VIB haul, and that video I can link somewhere as well, or I can also put it in the description. Let's see. The packaging did scare me because it does shed a little bit, and which kind of sucks, because glitter is, you may know, it doesn't come off ever. It's one of those things that, like, you have glitter, oh, you're not gonna be able to get that off. It's gonna be like stuck to your hand. So the outside packaging is not glitter free, so that sucks. I hope the inside packaging, it doesn't do that, because where am I gonna store it where it won't make a mess? So the packaging just looks like this, very pretty. It is a little textured, like you can feel the grooves on it, or the grit, I guess, I'm not sure. And then on the back, it just has all the ingredients as well as a little preview with the colors. It is cruelty-free. I guess that's all that matters. All right, so let's open her up and see what we got. I haven't opened this since my haul. Very nice. Here it is. And let me see if I can get rid of some of this glitter off my hands since they're not sweating yet. Nothing's gonna stick too badly. Really? I can't really tell. Hopefully this doesn't shed with glitter, because that's a pain in the butt. Anyway, so I did get this through the mail, and I don't know if you remember in my haul, it kind of came, I don't want to say destroyed, but it chipped a little bit. It looks like just the twig is the one that had problems. This is why I don't really like buying things through the mail, because I hate when they come chipped. I feel so sad, and it's not their fault, but it happens, and I understand. Anyway, that aside, it does come with a brush, and I usually do like the Anastasia brush. It is double-ended. Let me pull this out. See, this kind of got nasty too because of the chipped thing, whatever. Comes like this, double-ended brush. You get a more fluffy side to kind of blend, and a more dense side, and I use this for like my under eyes and to pack sometimes. I do love these brushes. I save them all. And then of course, it's gonna be hard to show you, but it's got a little thing on the mirror, which I never take off, so I'm gonna start doing that. As you saw on the naked cherry, I think it was. I took it off right away. I couldn't even find it. There we go. I get a nice clean mirror. I always keep these on, so I never know if my mirror is dirty, or like I try and rub it clean and it gets worse and worse and worse. That is why I'm going to start taking them off. So as I go through palettes and start playing with them, or even my old ones, I will now be taking off that little slip of paper. This is how I prep my eyes for everything. Just a routine that I do every day. I take my MAC, and this is in soft ochre, and I go in with, I love the Kat Von D brush. I don't remember the number, but I have the very similar one. This is a Sigma 3D HD precision brush. It's kind of like a square thing. I believe it's for concealer. I use it for my eyes. So I'll go right in here and take some on my brush, and I'll put this MAC paint pot on my eyes, and it primes it. This is my favorite primer. I know it does last all day. I'm paranoid I'll get more wrinkles when I use my fingers, but I see the brush, it kind of pulls my skin as well, so I don't know. Oh, I also use this to kind of carve out my brow as well. I don't get my eyebrows done ever, because I just don't have any, and most of it can be covered up just with this type of product. I use it to kind of cover up the unruly hairs underneath my brows that I'll never pluck. Then sometimes I like mine because I can literally do whatever I want to them, because they're just so fine. Second eye done. And now I know a lot of people, a lot of other YouTubers and beauty gurus, they've set it. I don't know why. I don't ever set my base. I find the tacky kind of helps it stay on. Let me know in the comments what you think, if that helps, or what you think of setting your primer. When people use concealer on their eyes, I get why they'd want to set it, but I feel like in so many recent situations and scenarios, that's such a bad idea. James Charles palette. I'll just take my Vera Mona color switch, because I believe I used this yesterday. I like this one a lot. This is the Royal and Langnickel Super Crease BMD45. The handle's pretty dirty because who washes the handles? I just washed this part. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna do this called Sultry. So I wanna try a little bit more of a sultry look today. Let's see, I'm really drawn to Birch to try as a transition shade, but I'm scared because of my skin tone that it's probably going to be too light and you're not gonna be able to see it. So I'm gonna actually go into Twig today. I'll try Birch another time. Okay, so I knocked into here 3 times. Not even, I just kind of tapped it. A little bit of kickback. We all know about the, what is it, the Subculture palette. Actually, I have not had a problem with it, and I do plan on making a video. Okay, so that's a nice color. It's not too dark. It's a little bit cool. Oops, fallout. This is why I usually always do my eyes first, but I'm doing a foundation review as well right now, so I went ahead and did that first. But I do like the payoff, the color payoff. It does look a little bit gray to me. It does blend out very nicely. There's nothing too harsh about it, although I am kind of blowing it up bigger than I wanted. Little of this goes a long way. It's true when people say that. So instead of tapping in 3 times, like see all the extra dust in there, I'm going to go ahead and just try and take that extra dust on my thing as light as possible, because a lot of people blow it away, but that's a waste of product. It's like you're blowing your money out, you know what I mean? So I don't do that. Also because these are expensive. What did I say, $45? So I got it with 20% off. That's what, $9? 45 minus 9, $36. Look at me go. It skips like right here on both sides. So I try and make sure I really get that nice and smooth and nice and even. I know you probably shouldn't pull, and I'm not really pulling. I'm just kind of keeping it there. I like that a lot. All right, here we go. We're going to, I said sultry, so we're gonna go sultry. So we're gonna go in with Dystopian, this really dark color here, this dark brown. And I'm gonna go in, this is a Bdellium Tools, and this is a 776. We're gonna go in with a little bit of Dystopian. I'm gonna show you how I'm touching it. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. There's not too much kickback. And I'm gonna take this and just throw it in my outer crease. Oh, so even with that, I still got a little bit of fallout. I always do my eyes first because I'm a messy beast. Just take a big fluffy brush and hope it didn't stain too bad. It is showing up. I do like it. I'm going to go in and tap it once more time and kind of put that on and blend it out. Wow, what a nice color. I like dark colors. I like smoky. I like all that. So this is a really big, nice color for me. It's a hit. Oh, I love that. Blends out really nice. It doesn't look patchy to me, but again, use very little bit. You only need like 1 tap, maybe 2. I did 3 for good luck, and of course my good luck, it falls on my face. That's just my luck though. So I'm gonna kind of take it and blend it in because I have it mostly out. So I'm very happy with that side. We're gonna try and match it over here. Matching is not my high point or my strong points, so it might look a little bit more crazy. So we're gonna go in, I'm gonna tap it twice. So I was a little bit more careful on this side and there was no fallout. Oh God, this camera's so good you can really see my wrinkles. No shame, I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not filtering anything. I don't Facetune. I will never Facetune. I promise. I think the beauty expectation in general, like with the IG models and all that, it's so damaging to little girls. Like that's what they think the standard of beauty is, and then they do crazy things like get plastic surgery for what? You don't need it. You're beautiful the way you are. Just because someone has big lips, big boobs, or a big butt, like you don't need it. Most of it's fake, and that's what people should know. Like that's not normal. That's not normal. People look like Kylie Jenner is the ultimate. Like she was pretty as is. Who cares if she had small lips? That's her. I will never be plastic. I will never get anything done. The only thing I really want done is LASIK, and because contacts suck and glasses are even worse. Okay, so I like that. That matched pretty well. I didn't get out of hand. I'm just gonna go in with one more half tap and pull it up a little bit higher and pull this in. Perfection has its limits and there's no such thing, so don't ever feel the need to be or act or anything perfect. There's no such thing. Tap off most of the color. I think this works amazing. If you do not have a Vera Mona color switch, I highly recommend it. I know Ulta has their own, and I think it's like $10. And I'm going to use now, this is the MAC 242 brush. And it's just like a packing brush. I like these. I have them in Morphe and Sigma and I just love these types of brushes. We're gonna go into, let's see, I'm really drawn. Let's go into Pearl. We'll take Pearl. These, I feel like you need to rub. It's not more a tapping, it's a rub. I'm gonna go in and put this on the inner. Ooh, wow. Hey, pigment. That is super pigmented. It's super pretty and super bright. I'm pretty surprised. I thought it would be a little bit more sheer. Sometimes Anastasia colors, they look super bright, but then they'll come out sheer, like more like a topper color instead. And I thought that's what this was gonna be. That's why I wanted to start with it so I can layer something else on top if needed, but I don't need to. That's really pretty. I found some Anastasia things, like you absolutely need to go in with your finger. Unfortunately, like with the Norvina palette, and I can do a review and I'll show you exactly what I mean with that. I'll do that in the future. And the Subculture palette, I feel like you have to go in with your finger to get the best pigmentation. So after that, I'm gonna actually go in my finger and top it off with my finger and see if it can get any better, because it looks so good as is. Okay, so it still gets brighter. I'm just layering that right on top. So if you're a makeup artist, you can totally go in with just a brush and it looks fine. But if you're not a makeup artist and you're just doing your own makeup like me right now, go in with your finger. I mean, I think the finger is your best tool. Oh, the glitters might be a little chunky, so I had a little bit of fallout here with the glitters. Alrighty, so far I love this look. I'm just gonna go with my Vera Mona color switch. Again, I love this brush. I love these types of brushes. I could probably find another one like this in here, but I just don't want to. I'm gonna go in with, I think we're gonna go teak. Make this as sultry as possible. I always notice I get the most on the top. So I'm gonna go right in and touch that over there so that it doesn't fall, and then push this. Oh my God. Just kind of push it in, blend it. Ooh, there's a lot of fallout there. A lot of glitter fallout. Okay, so these must be more foiled or glittery than anything else. So I think that's what the fallout is. It's just the glitters. Again, I always do my eyes first, so I never really have this problem. But I'm doing a foundation review, and I did that first. Let's see. So that's a really, really, really pretty color. And go in here and just blend out so they kind of seamlessly blend together. I just kind of tap that because they're both pretty glittery. See, there you go. Seamless blend. I like that. I'm gonna go and do the same thing and maybe rub it a little bit less because it seems like it's picking up a lot of glitter just with the brush. I'm going to take the Morphe setting spray and just, ooh, I hope I didn't ruin it. I'm gonna go in. Oh, that might have made it a little bit chunkier. Chunkier fallout. That didn't work. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't think that worked very well. All right, I'm gonna go in and take a little bit more because I feel like got rid of pigment, I guess. I don't know. This is the Bdellium 781. I like Bdellium. I actually went to the IMATS last year and picked up a bunch of Bdellium tools because they were cheap and Morphe line was closed. All right, now I'm gonna go into Noir, a little bit of black, and literally just tap it because I know how blacks can be. I tapped it once. I'm gonna go out here and just put this, layer this right on top. Although it kind of seems like I'm taking off glitter by doing that. So maybe that was a bad idea. So I just put that on top. Ooh, that doesn't look blended out at all. All right, so I'm gonna take my kind of clean old Bdellium one and just try and blend it. All right, so actually I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna go into Birch. Check out Birch for now. 2 taps and we're gonna blend, there we go. Although I don't know if that blended or covered it. That, I think, blended it. Okay, so Birch for me is a perfect blending color. It's so weird. As I'm blending, it feels like I'm knocking off glitter, and there's just a pile of glitter right here. The hell? Okay, so Anastasia has a lot of glitter. I'm gonna go back with my, I guess, a 242 brush. I didn't see if there was a matte light color. There is. So I'm gonna go in with Fresh, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with that color. I take it all the way in. That's just me. I don't think you're supposed to, but there's no rules in makeup, so I can do what I want. Alrighty, so actually for this next step, I'm gonna do underneath my eyes. I like shadow there. I know a lot of girls don't because it's too much, but it's not too much for me. I like it. The more the better for me. So I'm going to take the Sultry palette brush. I'm going to take this dent side right here. I'm really drawn to slate right now. So I'm going to go right into slate, which is this gray color. It kind of looks purple, but I like it. All right, so now I'm going to take the Vera Mona color switch, tap that off, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to take one tap of the Noir and just put this in my outer. Ever so subtly, just kind of blend it in. I'll take this clean side and just blend it a little bit more. Ooh, that looks kind of patchy on camera. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on. How many tries can I use before I give up on a product? I don't like liquid liner. I usually use gel or the Kat Von D Dagger. This is the Kat Von D Inkwell. This is about the products, not the people behind them. Thank you. We'll talk about that another time. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it right now. Anyway, this is the Inkwell liner. It's fairly new. It came out a little while ago, and this is a long wear matte eyeliner. I have noticed I was not able to get a lot of pigment out of it, so it looked like a kind of like a faded black. It wasn't like a deep dark black like I typically like. That was one of the littlest wings I've ever done. I usually like big wings. Go big or go home. I feel like you got the little wing, and it feels like the inside just isn't pigmented for some reason. I can't figure out how to get it pigmented, and I'm really good at getting liner in my lashes. Is anyone else good at that? I don't even have long lashes. I mean, that's as good as it's probably gonna get. We're gonna go in with the Lash Liner by Kat Von D. I'm not sure if I like this product yet. I learned how to do it so it doesn't completely get in my eyes. What I do is I knock off the excess. And I have like dark stuff there. I don't know what happened. All right, let me think real quick. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that's dark down there. All right, I know how I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D. This is, I think, just the powder foundation. I have a little bit left. Take a small little brush. I guess I'll use the same one, BMD 445. Just gonna take some of that foundation and just pile it on top. Now my under eye looks a little pink. That sucks. All right, you know what? What is that? All right, desperate times call for desperate measures. We're gonna go in with a little bit of this. What are you gonna do? I suck. Better. So I was able to fix it. Let's finish up real quick because I'm just getting frustrated. Just gonna curl my lashes. This is CoverGirl, nothing fancy. I'm gonna take Buxom, and this is in the shade Blackest Black, and just put this on my upper lashes for now. I don't feel like putting on fake lashes today. I'm not doing anything fancy. There's no reason. I feel like this is just enough. Hi, baby. My dog's literally in my face right now. She's so cute. What's up, honey? Huh? She's a sweetheart. Alrighty, perfect. All set. I don't want to do lips today because I think I'm going to go out to eat in a little bit or eat my lunch. Final thoughts on my eyeshadow. I do like it. There was a little bit of fallout, which sucked because if I didn't already have my foundation on, I would have been able to go and take a makeup wipe and wipe it right off, but I didn't, so I had to layer, and that was kind of annoying. It sucked. I'll never do that again. I don't know why I choose to do my foundation first. The color is great. I found that the sparkly colors, I used Pearl and Teak, and I found that they're more like a glitter color. Like, they might be foiled. I'm not sure what the technical term for those colors are, but I find that that was very chunky glitter, and I got a lot of fallout from that, which I might try the Anastasia glitter glue underneath it, and maybe that'll help from fallout. Because I found when I was blending the Noir in the outer crease as well, I found that that just took off glitter and it put it on my face as well. I've not really seen that before, but again, I think this is like just a glitter pigment. But I do like it. The colors are pretty. It does go dark enough. It blends out very nicely. I do recommend it. Again, you have to have a really light hand. I don't suggest going in with a hard hand and you'll get kickback and fallout everywhere. Always start with your eyes. That way you don't have the same problems I did. And I'll come back in about 6 hours and show you the wear test. See if any more glitter falls off, and we'll see where it goes from there. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back. Oop, almost forgot my phone. It is just almost 7 p.m., 6:42. Again, Mondays are really hard for me because I go to the gym at 7:30, so I need to start getting ready as soon as I film this and go. I don't want to be late. For my eyeshadow, I think it looks really good. Overall, for this palette, I do like it a lot. It does live up to the Anastasia name and formulation and everything. I think all the colors are very pretty. I've only used some of them so far. This was only a first impression. The only thing I didn't really like is the glitter fallout. Like, I know I always do my eyes first and it never usually bothers me, but it's glitter. So I did highlight during the day. But I feel like during the day, I just have little spots of glitter that just are underneath my eyes, and that kind of does suck. Usually that happens with like loose pigments and stuff like that, and I'm aware. But for a pressed pigment like that, I didn't expect something like that to happen. I do like it. The colors are very nice. I think the gray that I put underneath faded a little bit, but not much. I do like the color gray. It's a new color for me, at least. I don't think I have any grays in my collection. Maybe in the Lorac Pro 2 palette, the small gray one. There may be one in there, I'm not positive. So this is like one of the only pure gray ones I own, and I do like it. I want to try and put it in my crease and maybe do like a halo color with it next, or a halo effect with it next. So overall, I definitely recommend it. It is limited edition, as it said on the website. I believe it is still available. You could still buy it on Sephora at least. So I'm not sure when this will go out of stock for good. The palette itself, it does transfer a little bit of glitter, which does suck. As you know, glitter doesn't really come off very easily, and especially with the softer palettes that they have. Obviously, I'm going to put it with the rest of the Anastasia palettes, but I'm afraid it's going to ruin them and just make them glittery. So I might put it next to my Master by Mario palette, because that's, I think, cardboard. Maybe that'll help. As these products are new, they have not made it into the drawers. They've kind of been sitting in a box just waiting to be reviewed and stuff. Overall, big thumbs up. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to dip into it again and see what else I can come up with. Definitely more of a neutral palette. Very basic, but it's good for every day. The glitters are pigmented enough to use to go out at night. You know what I mean? Like a nightclub type look, or to go out dancing or drinking or something. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun to play with, and it definitely suits my personality, and I'm definitely excited to use more of the colors. Alrighty, well, that concludes the video for today. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please subscribe to the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Let me know if this worked for you. Did you have a lot of fallout as I did with the glitter colors specifically? Let me know. Let's talk in the bottom. I'll respond to you. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time.